start. Yeah. So, Ken, nice to meet you here.
And you, thanks for having me.
And I will start with the first question. How do you like Latvia?
Yeah, I love it. I've been to the second time, and people are very friendly. So happy to train. Great bunch of guys. Fantastic dojo. Training facility. Yeah, I've really enjoyed myself. It's been great. Yeah.
Thank you. So, one more question. Which dish in Latvia do you like best?
I haven't tried too many, but I like the breakfast today in the cafe. It was lovely, yeah. Very friendly. I've been to Lidl as well. It was very nice, yeah, but I couldn't. Breakfast was good today. Yeah.
Lidl. He means Lidl.
Okay. Lidl is your favorite.
Yeah, exactly.
Favorite, yeah.
Okay. So, how many years have you been a coach?
Coach probably opened the club in 2001, so 23 years, and we had COVID then for 2 years, so 23 years more or less, yes, since I started the club in 2001, yeah.
Okay, and why did you choose to become?
Well, I retired from the knockdown fighting, and I was living in England, and I wanted to come back to Ireland, and I thought, well, what's next for me? So rather than quit, I said I'd open a club and see how that goes, and start teaching children and adults and teenagers, and take it from there. I wanted to start a dojo, and that's what I did, yeah.
Okay, but you started your sportsman career, yes, or when you started?
Going back in the 80s, I started fighting knockdown karate in 84, 83, 84, 85, and then I went to England in 89, and then I fought then in the 90s was good time for me, the 1990s, yeah.
So, what ages you started your fighting career? What ages you go? When you started fighting career?
It would have been 18.
18.
18, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, next question. What do you like best about being a coach?
About being a coach, I suppose, seeing the development of people and what we were talking about earlier on, what it can do for people, especially nowadays with mental health and depression and relationships, people, just different things going on. People can come and train rather than take alcohol or whatever, they can come to and your place is so friendly here, and they can it's like a home from home, and they can change their lives. So that gives me, and then to see children as well progress and do well in life and remember you and stuff, that's nice as well, yeah.
Okay, what problems do you encounter as a coach when you're training children and adults?
Well, I suppose just like you have to be a good listener, and you have to be very observant, and sometimes you have behavioural issues with children, or sometimes parents won't tell you if a child has autism or something like that, so you're not sure, and they have to follow the rules, and it's not easy, just keeping things moving along and being aware of everyone everyone's different, that you coach. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, and what solution do you see to these problems? Okay.
Solution to these problems, I suppose. Well, you need help. You need support. assistance. You need
like a coach assistance.
Yeah, coach assistance. People to help you with the club. Administration. It can all get overwhelming. Trying to do everything yourself. So not to be afraid to ask for help and support. That could be a parent. That could be someone just kind of being there, maybe doing a register for you or something like that, or just kind of helping you along. It's okay to ask for help and be a good listener and be aware all the time of the club and health and safety.
Okay, thank you. What character traits should a coach possess?
Well, I suppose you need to be a good listener. You need to be aware of different personalities. Like every student is different, so you need a lot of life skills. You need to be observant of everybody, and maybe sometimes to actually ask them the questions rather than telling them, just ask them what they want and encourage them to set goals and stuff like that. So a lot of different attributes as a coach, you need to be a good listener, you need to have empathy, you need to have good communication skills, and it's not easy, it's a tough job.
Communicate every day.
Everything as best you can,
Okay. How do you stay motivated during these difficult times?
Yeah, that's a good question. I suppose goals, setting yourself goals, and I suppose having faith in yourself. I suppose I'd have faith in God as well, so that would help me. My faith would help me. But I suppose self-belief and being able to ask for support and talk to people, tell them that this is going on or you need help or whatever. But it's a tough one to keep the motivation going. But I think setting goals definitely helps a lot. And writing your goals down, writing down on paper. Every year and even every week, I write down goals. Just so they're in my subconscious. Yeah.
Okay, so we continue with you said you need a goals, and what is your daily workout routine?
Well, yeah.
How do you start your day, and then maybe you have some secrets?
I suppose karate's given me discipline in my life, and I need structure. So I have to sometimes kind of force myself to get up and get moving, have a good breakfast, try to eat well, and try to go to the gym. I do go to the gym twice a week, and that's good for my mental health as well. And then I train with other guys outside of the dojo. I go and train with other guys, just fitness training to keep myself in reasonable shape. But it's tough. It's tough, and as you get older, it gets harder. But I think we owe it to ourselves to. You get the benefits if you put the work in. You get the benefits, and enjoy it. That's the most important thing. Enjoy the training.
Great. How do you maintain a balance between training and rest?
Yeah, I suppose as I'm getting older, I suppose I'm hoping I'm getting a bit wiser. But I do a lot of reading and stuff like that about. It's not always about going hard all the time. It's so important to rest and to recover. And sometimes the ego can kick in. One more session, train harder, but that's not always the case. And you have to taper your training, coming up to competitions and events and stuff. And really look out for, mind yourself, and listen to your body, and listen to yourself, and make sure your nutrition is good, your sleep is good, and maybe even meditation and deep breathing and stuff like that has its place as well, and yoga even as well. Stretching. So it's balance. Very hard to keep the balance in life these days.
Maybe you tried cold water.
I haven't tried that one. I haven't been brave enough for that one.
No, we every year, winter swim, and all year. We swim.
You take your guys to the. That's a good idea.
It's one of things how we can rest.
Recovery.
Yeah, great.
That's brilliant. Yeah.
Okay, next one. How do you monitor your nutrition and health?
Okay, so I wouldn't be one for measuring things, So that's a good one. That's a tough. I think it's how I feel. Yeah. If I'm feeling sluggish or lethargic, I'm like, what have I been eating? Or am I getting the carbohydrates in for my energy, and am I low on protein? So I wouldn't be too big on measurements and stuff like that. I just try to eat healthy and a balanced diet, and I'd be like a cow in the field, keep grazing, So I would have fruit or banana in between meals and stuff like that, and make sure I have a good breakfast. So a breakfast like a king, lunch like a prince, and dinner, a little bit lower down the scale,
So it's because you like a little here in Latvia, breakfast.
Good breakfast.
Good breakfast.
Most important. And lots of water as well.
Good. Okay. Do you have any hobbies or interests outside sport?
I do. I play golf, and it was my dad that introduced me to golf, and it's been great for me to get me away from martial arts. So I play golf, and I played drums. I'm back drumming again. I did that when I was a youngster. I came back to that in the last year or so, and I'm drumming now. I enjoy it, and it's very structured. So I go to lessons, and I like reading and walking as well. Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay. How do you cope with failure and lose?
Yeah, that's a good question. Failure is part of life, I suppose. Karate taught me, I got knocked out a couple of times, and I was going to retire, and then I came back, and you get knocked down in life as well. So I think karate gives you the discipline to bounce back and to be resilient. It's not always easy, but it gives you that kind of come on. We need to go to the gym. We need to go for a walk. Well, I need to go for a walk. I need to go to the gym. So it's just to avoid alcohol, because it is a depressant at the end of the day. And to just keep your spirits up, and affirmations and positivity, and it's tough. And you need to talk to people as well, And if you need help, to talk to someone. But failure, unfortunately, is a part of life. So I think the martial arts, the karate training has helped me a lot in life. It's tough.
And maybe you have some secrets how to motivate your students.
Well, no real secrets. Like there's no, you know yourself. There's no magic formula. It's just I think the goal setting is important, and what do they want from their training, and are they happy training, and where are they going? And the belt system is good in karate and in Brazilian jiu-jitsu because it gives them a goal to go for. You know, or competitions at least there's something to aim for. You know, rather than because people can drift off if they're just kind of they get stuck in a rut. So I think it's important to have goals to go for and to have. Okay, there's a tournament in 3 months, or you're going to go for grading, and sometimes the coach has to push them a little bit, you know. So yeah, that keeps the motivation, I think, going along. Yeah.
Okay. So, what advice would you give to young athletes or who just starting?
I think the most important thing is to have fun and to enjoy your training and the friends that you meet, like the two lads here from Latvia, Sergio and Dimitri. Like we kept in touch, you know. We never thought we'd see. And they came to Ireland, they just turned up at the dojo, like, you know, and then I've been over here twice and we just kind of keep in touch every so often. And it's just, the friendship is just amazing, like, you know, it's probably the most important. So have fun, friendships, and, you know, enjoy what you do. And, you know, if you lose, you lose, it doesn't matter, come back and try again. You know, it's not all about winning or competition. People train for different reasons.
Yeah.
So, you know, yeah.
Okay. So, what has been your biggest challenge in sports, and how did you overcome it?
The biggest challenge for I suppose when I got knocked out, a Russian guy called Sergei Osipov. I was going to retire, and he caught me with a kick from really close range. I never even seen the kick, and I was out, and I was gone. And I probably made a mistake of telling people that I was going to retire. So that was really hard, you know, because it was very tough to come back from. And I just thought, you know, I'm not going out like this. So I came back a year later, and you know, thank God I won the tournament. So I extended my career, if you like. Yeah, so that was tough. So being literally knocked out cold was hard to take. But maybe I was overconfident. You know, and I got caught. So it just goes to show, and I was a high grade at the time, but that guy's gone on to big things, you know. He was a tremendous athlete, like, but yeah. So I came back, thank God, and I didn't want to go out like that, you know. So that was a real challenge. Yeah.
One more question: what has been your biggest challenge not in sport but in your life?
In my life, oh, that's a tough one. I suppose, yeah. Look, the failure of my marriage, you know, my marriage failed, you know, and stuff like that, and that was tough. That was probably, you know, some people say, who's the best guy you fought, you know, and they think you're going to say like whoever, you know, and you say, well, actually, it was more in life was the bigger challenges, really. So yeah, that was one of my toughest challenges in life, you know, dealing with failure and dealing with. You know, but you can't take things personally, and you just have to, you know, we're good guys, we move on, and that's it, you know, this is life, so what can you do, you know, you just have to move on, and yeah, and you know.
With your hands up. Yeah. With your hands up.
Yeah, keep the hands up, you know.
Yeah.
Move, get up, get back up, you know. Fall down 7 times, get up 8, you know.
Yeah, great. Okay, we will see in 1st July one of the top MMA fighter, Mothers, here.
Yeah.
He will train. He will have open training here.
Yeah, excellent.
And one question for Mothers from you. From you, question to Mothers.
One question
and
to
yeah,
you.
we will ask him about that. So. You have
one question to ask the guy that's coming. Yeah,
I will ask the Mothers.
Oh, it's going to be hard to come up with you. You've got some good questions there, you know.
But one question from you.
Just maybe at the end of it, what did he think of the guys? What did he think of the atmosphere in the club? And then what do you think of the standard of your guys and how things are going here? Because I have to say the atmosphere was fantastic, and I think you've something good here, you know. So, what would be his honest opinion of your setup and your place, you know? Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
So that was last year. Thank you for today training, and of course, thanks for coming to us. And I wish you good health and great students, and yes, always be motivated.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Us.